Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. College football postseason continues with this game we have for you in the first responder bowl. It's the Temple Owls and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, checking in with Temple's head coach before the game. He is really trying to motivate his team here today to use this opportunity to develop. This is a team that just barely made it into bowl contention, just barely eligible. But getting into a bowl game allows you to have extra practice time. That is extra development time for this young team that looks to make some splashes next year. Coach said, here's our opportunity to prove we can be even better coming up. But it all starts here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Offense in a split backfield. The give to the left. Brought down wide at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Madison. Maybe some room here. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
Good timing on the quick out. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Madison. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Gardner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to throw again. Under fire. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Looking for the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Owls in the hurry up.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Keeps it on the option. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's got him. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Give to the back. And he's in. Touchdown, Temple.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TD.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll try to do it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. This time he wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. The extra point here would tie the game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do. time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is...
Here's a little room there. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. This time he wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Flips it out to the back. Turns it on in midfield. Open field on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Worrell. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Running inside, it's Lewis. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic up. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Chains are set and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. He goes right back to the air. Release to the back. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's got it on the move. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Owls.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. It's complete to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Gardner. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're...
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Turns it loose. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the first Responders Bowl.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey, guys, Coastal Carolina's head coach told me at the half, this team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Here's a heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Rush is on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Temple lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the grab close to the logo. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gardner. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Madison. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the shot to clears in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Lewis. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. Third down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option one, taking away option two. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
The shot that clears are threatening in the red zone. Run in the red zone. It's Lewis. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Around the corner, it's Lewis. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and the defense took advantage of it.
Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And whistles as we stop play. A man down, they'll check on him. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to run for it. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I like this guy as a running back because he could run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll run the screen. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Owls will line it up on 1st and 10. Punch it out of the air. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Owls!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
RPO complete to open the drive. Could not make his way to the corner. And the shot to clear with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The shot that clears send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Wants to return it. He's going to get loose. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in this stadium knows that's what's going to happen. can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Under fire. And down he goes.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Madison. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Chanticleers want to crank the tempo.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The throw to the outside is complete. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. It's 3rd and 5. Run in the red zone, it's Lewis. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Got it. Trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Pulls and fired complete. At the 20, he's got space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Yeah, and this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Owls. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. One more try on fourth and goal. Tries to get it himself. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own one, just looking for... And they get him in the end zone for a safety, and that should wrap this one up tight.
What a heads-up play by the defensive end that time. He saw the ball thrown out to the right-hand side, and he just stopped his pass rush and rallied to the football and made the stop and gets 2 points.
The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They can't stop the clock, and the defense really can't do anything about this, David.
Nah, great spot to be in for the offense. They know just take a knee, no timeouts for the defense.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.